Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hey there, Howie and Mr. Fix-It and Nano Reeve. Thanks guys for coming in here and smashing that like button. You guys are doing great. Anybody come into this live stream right now, please kindly make sure you're first off subscribed to my second channel over here at the Lucy Show. Main channel is Living with Lucy, link down below. There we talk mostly stocks, crypto. Here is anything under the sun. So I'm just going to start off introducing to you something that I'm going to try. This is called fairy dust. I got it from a friend for Christmas. It's part of the Christmas gift. It says fairy dust and it's dusting powder. I've never tried this before. It's from Lush, like that store where it smells nice and there's a bunch of soaps and lotions and bath bombs. It says all you need is luster, trust, and cotton candy scented fairy dust for skin that's soft, fresh, and sweet. And it says on here that I could sprinkle this over my bed sheets for extra soft snoozes. So it's just literally like dust. I guess it's like, this is some crazy stuff. Maybe I'm really old and ancient, but I've only used lotion in the liquid form. So this is like, this is new to me. This feels like icing on a cake. I guess I'm supposed to put this on my hand. But let's just do it. I feel like I'm doing some type of weird ASMR stuff. But there you go, guys. It's actual, like, that's just like some pink dusty stuff that I'm just gonna put all over. Oh, and it's shiny. It's shiny. My camera's not good enough for you to catch it, but it's like shiny, but it's like so dry. I don't know how this is lotion. It smells really good. It smells like cotton candy. Ooh, it does smell good. If you want something to show off to the kids, I guess this is cool because it's like, it just feels like I just put a bunch of cotton candy dust all over my hands, and then I now my hands, like, it doesn't really feel like it's smooth. It just feels like it smells nice. Then it's like little sparkly. I don't think you can actually see it though. It's just sparkly and it smells good. Hey there, more Lucy, very nice. Yes, I know. I try to come here like every other day or like every day if I can. So I wasn't here yesterday, and then I realized I didn't talk about. I didn't talk about my dream, like my crazy dream that was so dramatic that I feel like it deserves some time on my YouTube channel. So I'm gonna tell you guys about my crazy dream. I still remember, like, usually my dreams are always wacky and it's like a movie. But it's not so dramatic that I actually like memorize it. But this one that I had like a couple, like within the last 7 days, it was just so insane that I woke up doing like a double take and being like, whoa, like where did I get inspired to have this dream? So I think it might be because we were talking about Squid Games, maybe during one of my live streams. And then I dreamt this. So okay, let's just tell you guys about my dream. So my dream started off like it was just like a regular day. I thought dreams always start off being normal, right? So I went to the movie theater, not with any friends that I know, but in the dream, it's like these people were familiar with me. So I felt like they were my friends, or in the dream, we were friends. So I went to the movie theater with friends, sat down in my seat. And then all of a sudden the actors started to come from the back, like the movie theater, like the entrance. So then I was like, oh, I guess we're not watching a movie on screen. I guess this is like Broadway. So like then these people started to show up, I don't know, moving around the entire movie theater, doing their dramatic play. And then all of a sudden somebody was dressed in like feathers and stuff. I don't know, it was really weird. It was like they were doing some type of like a spiritual thing. And then this person walks like right next to me and then the people that I'm sitting near, and then he taps on somebody and then that person like disappears. Like not like poof disappear, but he like disappeared, and everyone's like, oh my god, where did he go? And then all of a sudden we started to realize that the movie theater that we're in and these people who are like in costume and then they're acting were actually getting abducted like one by one. And then it gets more weird because then all of a sudden we get transported into like this other world, and then we were all trying to escape. So we're like people in Squid Games or something. Like we're like, basically I start to talk to the people around me and we're all like, how did you get here? And we're like, I don't know. I thought I was just going into a movie. Then somebody was like, I know how I got in here. And then this lady who I don't know who she is, she starts talking about like how she got into this world. And then this is the cool part. I guess So how we in the dream ended up getting into this world or getting into that movie theater is because we went to like a parallel universe, and how this one lady in my dream remembers how she got into the parallel universe is because she was driving. So she was driving in a parking lot, and she said that she saw a spot, like an empty, like the parking lot was pretty full. Then there was like a like a small tiny spot, and she was like, okay, that's the only spot, so I have to try and get in, even though it looked strange, like it looked like it probably couldn't fit her car. She tried to go for it, and when she went into that parking spot, she went through a portal into this alternate universe, and then that's how we assume we all got into that dream world. By the way, this is all fiction, this is all part of my dream. But I just thought that was like crazy. Imagine if there are like spaces, it's kind of like, I guess, in Harry Potter, where hidden spaces, like there's hidden spots in real life, and then you can, like, if you just press the right spot or go into the right bookshelf in the library, you like hit up a new world. But that's how I guess the lady went into this new world, because she was driving and trying to park in a parking spot, and then whoosh, she just like goes through a different time portal or a different area. And then it gets weirder because, by the way, my dreams are really short, but it's like I can remember so much. Like I just lived someone's life for like a couple of months. So basically, for a while, like for like multiple days or what felt like a month, me and the other participants in this new world were just trying not to get killed every night, or we assume we get killed because every night somebody gets abducted. And then we're always trying to work together. And then we realized there are actual cops. There are cops from the real world that also came into this world. And then they're also trying to figure it out, but they're like undercover. So they like people to think that they are not actual cops from the real world, and they're just like participants like us, but it turns out they're actual cops. And I don't know, that's just that. I think that's it. That's it. There's like more stuff, but because it's been a couple of days, I've forgotten. But yeah, isn't that weird? That's just so weird. I don't know. When I was in it, I was just trying to survive. But then it's like one of those dreams that I wish I knew it was a dream. It wasn't one of those dreams where I knew it was a dream, so then I could start controlling things. Anyways, thank you guys for coming in here, all 28 of you. If you haven't already, please destroy that like button for me if you enjoy my wacky recounts of my dreams. I don't usually share all of my dreams, only if they're really interesting, then I'll talk about it. And then I had like another weird one, but no, I can't really remember anymore. Doge, let's go. What's up? Hey there, Larry. Hey there, Dream Tanks. Welcome. Team Lucy Show. Yes, Team Second Channel. If you enjoy this, please make sure you're subscribed. Ring that notification bell. I usually say that I don't plan like exactly what time I'm going to be on here, but if I usually try to be on here before 1:30 a.m. EST. Or 10:30 p.m. PST. So I try to be here before then. If I'm not here, then probably too late to make a video, or I'm just busy watching Netflix or something else. 420 must be very wrinkly, Henry says. Yes, 420 years old is rough, guys. It's rough. Where's all of the other mods? Luke says. I don't know. Henry's in here. Hey there, Ken. There's Ken. Maybe I'm the only one West Coaster, Henry says. That dream was tripped out. Absolute chat says. It was more crazy when I was in the like in the dream, and then waking up right afterwards. You can imagine. Sometimes, yeah, they're just so intense, like on my brain, that when I wake up, I actually feel tired. Like I wake up from my dream feeling more tired, I think, than when I went to sleep, because it was just so traumatic. Especially when you're running for your life, or you're trying to survive, like you just don't want to die in the dream. But that happens a lot. The friends in your dreams are the ones who have passed on in real life, Lucy. Oh my God. No, that's so creepy. No, but I have like a lot of people that I don't know in my dreams. Like I've had girlfriends, I've had boyfriends, I've had spouses, I've had animals that I don't recognize their faces, but in my dreams, it's like you think you know who you are in the dream, and sometimes I'm different people. I've been children, I've been the elderly, I've been different sexes. Like it's just weird. I don't think I've ever been an animal. Have I been? No, I don't think I've been an animal. I've been like a mix. I've been half an animal, half a human being of some sort, like some type of a beast before. Can you pass me some of that lotion? I can smell anything. I know. I wish YouTube would let you guys smell stuff, but it really does smell good. I mean, it looks like cake powder. You could get this at Lush, by the way. Dusting powder, it's called. Fairy dust dusting powder. It doesn't really make my hands feel smooth at all. like it promises. It says you can sprinkle all over for silky soft skin. I don't feel like it's making my hands soft. I like the liquid ones for those. But it does smell good. And it says you can put it on your pillow. Oh my God, let's put it on Doge. I'm going to put it on my Doge. And let's hope that this means Dogecoin's going to go to the moon. Because right now it's at 15.77. No, it really says you can put it on pillows. I'm not making this up. It says, a top tip, this one's great for sprinkling over your bed sheets for extra soft snoozes. But since my bed sheets are white, I don't want it to turn pink. So he's yellow. He can handle this. We're just going to dust a little sprinkle. Oh, look at that. In his eye. Now he has pink eye. And now he smells nice. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I did dust some on him of this fairy dust that's supposed to make him silky smooth and smell nice. Or he'll have pink eye. I don't know. Ooh, he's sparkly. Oh my God, this thing is cool. Now he's a little pink, but that's okay. But he is sparkly. He's sparkly and he smells nice, guys. Highly recommend. I rate this thing 8 out of 10 for kids. In South Korea, Henry says, are the citizens so like depressed or stressed that many now watch short movies or watching clouds go by on movie screen? It's a thing there now. Wait, what? Where did you hear of that? On like CNN News or something? I've never heard of that. That in South Korea, people are so stressed or depressed. We've talked about this, and the statistics, and I'm pretty sure you can Google this now. Again, do your own DD, but I'm pretty sure the statistics say that in Japan they are still number one in terms of suicidal rates. Yeah, which I would assume kind of correlates with the depression and the stress rates. That's what I heard from just people who've been to Japan or have friends in Japan. That's what I keep hearing back in articles I read. So I don't hear that much bad stuff about like South Korea and the stress levels. But I think maybe in general, the last 2 years has just been pretty stressful for most folks. It's going to get a lot more stressful for Americans who owe a lot of student debt, because I heard on the news today that I think it's May, right? May 2022. That's when the forgiveness for the student loan debts for the last like over a year is finally going to cut off, and now they'll be paying back. And a lot of people owe a lot of money. Yeah, it smells really good now. He's just like slightly pink, by the way, so don't follow everything you see online. He's a little pink. That's why I'm glad I didn't put it on my white sheets. They don't tell you that on the bottle, but I'm sure it'll disappear because it's just dust, or at least I hope it does. I'm not responsible for your bedsheet damages. Hold on. Third sounds like third eye. Wait, sorry. Hi there, trucking all day. Sorry, guys. I'm like catching up with the stream and what you guys wrote. Okay. I think I'm almost there. Hey there, Crypto Wire. Welcome. Sounds like a scene from Back to the Future. Dawn says Twilight Zone dreams, Interstellar type ending. I still didn't watch Interstellar because it's not on Netflix, man. I watched the most random movie last night. We'll get there in a bit. But let's talk about Joe Rogan too. Hold on. The dream is for entertainment purposes only. Yes, it truly is. I mean, I don't want you guys to start doing weird things like driving into parking spots you barely can fit. I never do that. Ever try punching someone in your dream, Don says? I've done that, of course, because I have a lot of dreams where people try to murder me. And I'm just like, I don't know. There's beasts. Sometimes there's human pigs. Like, there's this one where there was a bunch of pigs, but they're like human. So they're like humanoid pigs, and they were trying to kidnap me. And you got to do what you got to do. I've shot at like enemies. I've like, we've had fights, done a lot of random stuff in my dreams. In real life though, zero experience. Lucid dreams means it is time to buy Facebook stock while they're still cheap. What is this, the metaverse? But yes, I've done that. I hate being stuck in slow motion when dreaming, Henry says. I can't say I've experienced that too many times, but yes, slow motion is weird. But I feel like I felt the slow motion feeling, and it's like a really strange feeling, you know, when you're like sleep paralysis. Well, I haven't done it many, many times, but it's happened to me. So like the slowest motion feeling for me in dreams is when I hit that sleep paralysis level, when you're like in bed and then you can feel yourself as if you're falling inside deep within like 7 feet under from your bed, like slowly. And then you close your eyes and you like see images, and then you open your eyes and you're still actually on your bed. Those are really, really weird moments. fallen off a cliff in your dream. Yes, I've jumped off a cliff and mountains before. Sometimes because I know I'm in a dream. Sometimes I'm just literally running away from people. And you wake up on the edge of the bed. No, I don't think I don't know. I'm not one of those people that's like so active in my dreams that it comes to my real life. Usually no. I've cried one time. Like one time it was like one of my dreams was so dramatic that I cried because someone I love in real life was like dying in my dream. And then I was crying in my dream and then I cried waking up. That was like one of those rare ones. BK, glad you liked it. Hey there, Kowloon. I finally set up Gemini account and bought Doge on Mars. You all influenced me greatly. LOL. Yay, Kowloon. I hope you use my Gemini link in the description below. Any of you folks that are interested in opening up a Gemini account like Kowloon over here, Gemini gives you $10 free of Bitcoin after you trade $100 worth of crypto. So, and they have Doge on Mars on there, which is ELON. My position, which is still in the red. Hopefully you're in the green, Kowloon. Ken says, was Kat Dennings in your dream? No. Oh my God, no. Kat Dennings is not in my dream, Ken. But so funny you mentioned that because I was going to ask you guys. Kat Dennings is the brunette girl, right? She's a brunette girl that is an actress who was a part of like Two Broke Girls or something like that. I never watched that show, but she popped up on my Twitter feed because there was an ad for what's it called? This TV show called Dollface. And yeah, and then it says it was from Kat Dennings. So she was on my Twitter feed and I watched the trailer for Dollface. I've never watched that show. I don't really understand it. It was like some cat. There was like a cat looking person and then they were like, let's travel you into the future. And then I saw Reed. So Criminal Minds Reed, like my favorite character, like if he was real, that would be like my major crush. So the Reed guy, the actor, I've never seen him in anything else aside from Criminal Minds as Reed, but he was in the Dollface, I guess, TV show. So anybody in here who's ever watched it can let me know what it's about. Is it real life or is it like some like, I don't know, fictional stuff? Because I saw a cat face thing talking in the trailer. When are you coming to East Coast? Raw Food Writer says. You mean like when am I going to travel? Hey there, Tara. Thank you for the super sticker. Aw. Thanks for the pair. Love it. Always. What's it called? When am I going to go? East Coast. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I guess quite obvious. I'm on the West Coast or not East Coast. I mean, if I were to travel again, I have no plans to travel anytime soon just because the only place I really want to go is Japan. And last I checked, they're still not accepting welcoming Americans. Also, Kat Dennings as a kid was in show with Bob Saget, Henry says. Oh, I've never watched her as a kid. I think I only watched her growing up. I cried when Doge went down to 13 cents and woke up. I saw it. It was real. Damn. Kat says. No, don't bring back my memories of Dogecoin back at 13 cents. Shudders. I mean, I'm kind of like, that's why I'm still holding on to the $2,000 on Webull. Like, I'm not touching it because I'm like, worst case scenario, I'm going to have to buy the dip. So I'm still prepared for the Doge dip, even though everything's looking great. Okay, well, hold on. Let me just go back. I need to pull up. Anytime someone sends a sticker, like pulls down the chat. Okay. With Kat Dennings in her dream. I love the dreams where I can fly. Truck It All Day says, yes, if I could dream where I could, when I dream that I'm flying, it's literally better than most things I can do in real life, honestly. Like if you've experienced true flying in your dreams and you feel the gravity change in your dream, that's just something you can't even pay money for to experience on Earth in real life. Like that is probably one of my top best experiences, but I can't control it. I can't ask for a dream where I know I'm dreaming. And then even some of the dreams, like right when I realize I'm dreaming, I'm not like on a balcony somewhere or on the top of a cliff or a mountain or a bridge or a helicopter. So I can't really just go whoosh, dive. And then sometimes I just wake up really quickly. Those are the worst. When you realize you're in a dream and just when you're about to go ham and do some crazy stuff, you wake up. Don't ever poop in your dream, Don says. I don't. Funny you mentioned that. Do you guys ever like take a dump in your dream? Because I don't remember taking. I mean, like we all take dumps in real life, but I don't remember having a dream where I like took a dump, or even number one or number two or anything. Nothing. Maybe it's just maybe because like we don't think about that. because you're not sure if you're in real life or you're in your dream. You're going to have bad time in real life. No, Dawn, I actually heard something different where this was, I think I told you guys this before. Some people are superstitious, and this is one of my ex's mom, I think, that said this to my ex, and it was relayed to me that she believes, I don't know where she got this from, that if you dream of poop or like a toilet in your dream, not that you are doing the act, but you've seen it, or it's like you're around a toilet, or you've seen like the crap, it means you're about to get rich. That's what she claims. Again, I don't know. What are you planning for Valentine's Day for your SO? Juicy Draft says. Good question. I have no idea. I told my SO, like, we have this agreement where, I mean, he usually doesn't listen to me. I already told him, I was like, okay, bad economy, stonks down, crypto down, dude. Like, we are poor. So I'm like, let's just save money and let's like not do, like, I just said, don't surprise me, because he surprised me in the past. And girls do like surprises. I like surprises. I think all human beings like to be surprised. But I think I'm just at the point where I'm like, I don't need the extra money to be wasted. So I was like, oh, no flowers, no chocolate. Like, I really don't need that in my life. I don't need presents. I'm like, we could just go, like, we could do a trip later on. And then that would be more of like, yeah, like a combination of like Christmas, Valentine's, whatever, birthday, everything together, just like go travel somewhere. So that's my game plan. But I know, because he laughed when I was asking him, like, make sure don't buy me flowers. So I know he like did something behind my back. I don't know what it is, because he wants to keep it as a surprise. I personally don't really have any specific plans. I didn't do anything. I didn't plan anything. I think maybe I will just give a hug, because I'm just kidding. I don't know. There's really nothing I can think of, to be honest. I'm the type of person, if I feel like someone needs something, I would just have already gotten it for them without there to be a special day. And I do recommend that. Just tips for a long relationship. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Maybe like go to like eat somewhere. I don't know, a nice restaurant. I can't really think of like an object or material. And like just there's not many things I can do. Actually, I kind of want to go golfing. I'm selfish. I'm like, what do I want to do? I want to go golfing. Nano Reeve Doge is doing pink right now. Okay, I realize I'm very late. I'm like very up on the chat. Have you ever had a dream where you meet the girl you secretly love and you two end up making love, and then you wake up and you wish it was real? Luke says. A girl where I secretly love. I don't have a girl that I secretly love, Luke, but that's like, so you're saying, have I ever had a dream where I was with a crush and then you're with your crush? Yes, I've had those dreams where I'm with somebody that I'm crushing on. I think that was more like high school though, not recent. I heard on a business channel talking about COVID, then I searched it, weird plane recording clouds, and people go watch. LOL. Some people like to watch clouds. No, this is a thing. I've actually met somebody who like literally on a trip was on his computer and looking at clouds with a glass of wine, and no judgment from me. I mean, I just think, yeah, people have different interests, very, very different interests. That Doge pillow will thank you when you fall asleep later. He will lick you. I don't think Joe Rogan called anyone the N-word, did he? Now The Rock is backtracking his stance for Joe Rogan, Henry says. Oh my God, yes. Okay, let's talk about Joe Rogan and The Rock and like everything. I think now someone told me that Aquafina is like also tied into this whole situation now. Like, oh, it's so stressful. Like, I'm annoyed just like reading all this news every day. You try to run away from danger. You can't. I don't want to die. Have you bought crypto in your dreams? Nano says, yes, I've seen crypto go up, down in my dreams. Oh, Chill is here. Hey, Chill. Hi, Lucy and chat fam. Is like dream therapy or something? LOL. No, I was talking about it for a while in the beginning, but now we're going to move on to Joe Rogan. So I guess this big news on Joe Rogan is related to the fact that, okay, so I'm seeing a bunch of posts online, but the main situation is that recently Joe Rogan, about 6%, so I think that's at least like around 100 episodes on Spotify, was removed without Spotify really coming out and being like, why exactly are we removing this? And then I heard that it's because certain videos were posted online for people to see, like a collage or like like a combination of different segments of the Joe Rogan podcast where he said certain things that are supposed to be shameful, and then n-word slur on platform across 20 years. This is what I'm hearing. All I'm gonna say is this is insane. I feel like if we're really going to backtrack every single celebrity out there, nobody is safe. No one, no politician, no celebrity. If we're all just going to backtrack to whether you're doing a podcast or just like a secret recording between you and your friend somehow, I feel like there's just so many issues that could be pulled up. And not to say that that means it doesn't matter because it happened in the past, but if we're going to go and like, it's just feel like, I think the timing is just ridiculous. It's like, because we're seeing these people, these artists leaving Spotify, and it really just comes back to the whole vaccination thing, right? It's like, why are we trying to pull up all these other things about Joe Rogan? So you're just trying to attack Joe Rogan now in relation to other things that nobody decided to pull up. Like, obviously his podcast has been around for 20 years. How come nobody said anything about it like 3 weeks ago? And then now you're pulling up all this stuff right now, this minute. It just feels like they're trying to prove a point with like vaccination and like the 200 doctors disagreeing with Joe Rogan. And then now everybody's pulling up all this other stuff just to make this person look bad, even though the original problem here is that we're trying to say this person's, one side is pointing misinformation, the other side's like, okay, I'm just doing interviews. So that is the main issue, and now we're trying to make it like something else, which is just so crazy to me. And then in terms of The Rock, I don't really follow, but I saw him on Twitter, like, I guess apologizing to a bunch of people. I don't know specifically if it has to do with the N-word or something else, but guys, I know there's only 41 of you in here, but I know if like every single day this is like the big brother and everything we say in life has always been recorded from the moment you were born. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is safe. This is going to be all of the year, and crypto will have all-time highs, Ken says. When the dogs come, they come. Woke is undefeated, Ken Bussy says. Yeah, I'm so done with it. Like, I feel like people are taking cancel culture to like a whole other level. Like, I agree with canceling people for certain things that they do, right? Like, if you how do we do this? If you are straight up, let's say, hurting like a huge community, or you're like straight up lying to people's faces and then secret like what's something that I would actually agree with, like straight up canceling? Like, let's say if somebody had a TV show and they're like, I love people that are blue. I love people that are blue. Let's donate. Let's raise money for people that are blue. And then we find out that they hate people who are blue. And then behind the blue people's backs, they're like, I hate blue people. They smell bad. I'm just doing this for money. And then maybe we can consider maybe canceling this person's show. But then even so, it doesn't mean we should just like society should just shun this individual who is obviously just greedy and after the money, right? And you said these horrible things about these blue people. You should not have your show anymore because you're falsely like getting people to donate when this is a cause that you clearly don't agree with, whatever. So I think that's a scenario I can understand, like canceling this person's show, for example, because your show shouldn't exist if your show is all about, let's say, helping out the blue people. That's just the best example I could come up with. And then even with that person having their show canceled, I don't think everybody in society should start throwing rocks at them when we see them on the street. Because if you do that, then those people are then going to become serial killers. Then they're going to start killing blue people and pink people. Thank you, Tara. Thanks for the super chat. Only Doge and Shiba Inu. No blue people. Hey there, Tech. Lying, cheering, stealing, physical harm are reasonable to cancel, Kowloon says. Someone having a different opinion or saying something whack years ago should not be grounds for being canceled. Yeah, and like I told you guys, I saw something with Aquafina. Let me see if I can search. But someone told me something, Aquafina also being canceled. I can't even spell her name. Aquafina canceled. Like, it's just getting too much. Oh yes, 12 hours ago. Aquafina posts statement about past use of African American vernacular English. I don't even, my English is not good enough to understand what vernacular English is. Black scent, before quitting Twitter. So she quit Twitter, I guess. What's it called? Henry Dogelon Absolute Chat says, if I'm blue, if I was green, I would die. Honestly, where do they think of those lyrics? Hilarious. I went to get a beer. Thanks, Don Henry says. But yeah, absolutely agree with you, Kaloon. But again, no matter what it is, even if it is lying, cheering, I don't know what cheating, lying, even if you lied, even if you cheated, even if you stole, you did physical harm. Well, physical harm, you'd probably be in jail depending on the level of the physical harm. But like lying, cheating, whatever, anything bad in society, I think we can agree if you've done it, people are going to judge you no matter what. And it's someone's choice, right? It's someone's choice to be like, okay, well, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. I want to cut you out of my life. I just don't trust you anymore. You've broken that trust. I just don't like the fact that you did this. And there's so many fish out there in the sea that I can choose other friends instead of you. I agree with all of those things. I think it's personal choice when it comes down to that. But we also really, really need to understand. And I think this is something that's not being taught in schools, not really being talked about on Twitter, is that if you keep shunning people, those people are only going to do worse things. Which reminds me of that creepy documentary, well, of a real thing that happened with the guy who met the other guy on the Craigslist and then he cut off his head. But you know who I'm talking about, right? Don't F with Cats, that documentary on Netflix. So it's basically about, I think this was years ago. This guy was like psychotic. Obviously he watched way too many movies, one with Charlize Theron or this other actress. Maybe it wasn't Charlize. But it was like that actress in the white dress, and she was a total murderer. And I guess they said that in the documentary they were saying that he was pretty much like believing that maybe he was her. He was like the ice stabber, like you use the ice pick stabber. But that person started off, I think, online bullying cats, and then I think he killed cats because people online were saying he should end his life or whatever. Then he ended up killing cats. Then he went off to kill real people in real life. Not saying that if without the bully he wouldn't have gone that path, maybe he would have. But definitely I think when a society makes you feel that bad about yourself and it's like there's no more doors for you. Basic instinct, yes. Luca Magnotta. Yes. Don Burgess. So yes, if you again, I don't know if he did what he did because he was pushed by everybody on the internet, just attacking him. But I definitely think that when someone does something wrong, we tell them it's wrong, that's fine. But then afterwards, we need to give them a way out. And by making people get off of Twitter, delete their career or something like that, just, I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really teach people stuff. That'll probably cause a lot of people, young or old, to do some pretty bad things, worse things, if not, just to prove a point. John Burgess, that story is crazy. The guy didn't break character even after being arrested. Yes, I remember that. It's crazy. Art just got canceled, Texas. Dogelon, I went to get a beer. Okay, no blue people. Hold on. Like Whoopi. Oh yes, and Whoopi Goldberg, right? Whoopi Goldberg recently talked about, I think this was about the Holocaust. And honestly, I don't think that what she said, again, I don't think I can relate exactly because of my obvious background. But even so, I personally didn't get offended. Again, maybe because I don't have the background, but I didn't get offended by what she said, yet she is suspended. I don't think she's fully canceled off the show and she'll ever come back, but there's just lots and lots of cancellations happening left and right. I can't keep up. Again, very curious to see what happens with Truth Social. And really, even if we do get a social media platform where people are allowed to say whatever the heck they want to say, I'm very curious, once they are, let's say, hashtag, in the future, if we have Truth Social, if 1 million users are hashtag Truth Social, remove Elon Musk or remove Whoopi, remove Aquafina. It's what is this app going to do, right? When it really comes down to everybody boycotting you and it breaks your business, are you really going to stick with that one profile, or are you going to cut them off? But I think if you want to be a true anti-cancel culture, you are not allowed to cancel anybody, even if everyone's like, I'm going to leave unless you cancel this person. Just let those people leave. LOL, I kept buying Doge and FOMO or not, Tara says. Two Broke Girls is a great show, Misty says. I've never watched it, Two Broke Girls, once again. From Two Broke Girls and the first two Thor movies, Natalie Portman's friend, Henry says. Oh, yes. Natalie Portman's friend is Kat Dennings, right? Yes, I watched that, but I didn't watch the Two Broke Girls thing. But I'm probably going to check out Dollface. It looks kind of cute. Have you bought crypto in your dreams? Okay, answer that one. Fiji Island would like to visit. I've been to Fiji, Arsenal the Trader. It is beautiful. But if you go during a wrong time, which I did, you'll like see like crazy rain. And then your car may be stuck. I thought I was going to die when I was in Fiji because the roads were crazy. The resort that I was on acquired us to like drive on this tiny path where we literally could have just came off a cliff. So I survived, luckily, and now I'm talking to you guys here. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying these live stream, as per usual, there's over 40 of you in here, 27 likes. If you haven't already, show that like button some love, destroy it. Lucy, black is nice. You if look great. Tara says, what? Awkwafina did nothing wrong. This is stupid, Ken says. Again, I don't even know what happened. It just says that she's quitting. The actress posted a lengthy statement on Twitter about the use of black scents. Okay, I think that means black accents. Apparently in response to past criticism of her speaking style. What? We and our partners. Okay, so let's see. Awkwafina arrives at the Golden Globe, blah, blah, blah. Actress and comedian Awkwafina posted a statement Saturday on Twitter addressing, so I guess that was yesterday, the use of African American Vernacular English, or AAVE, cultural appropriation, and a black scent in pop culture before she posted that she was quitting the social media platform altogether. I don't know, maybe she got a bunch of bullying. Awkwafina, real name Norma Lum, who starred in films such as Crazy Rich Asians and Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, has been criticized for her use of AAVE and a style of speaking often associated with black stereotypes. So I guess I guess the internet got mad and she quit the internet because people are saying that she has a black accent. Like, what is this? This is mind-blowing to me. First off, what if she just talks like that? And how can you say this person has an accent and that she's doing it on purpose, so let's cancel her? I don't know, again, if this is what the internet did to her, but I think first off, we need to backtrack, and let's say she always talked like me, and then all of a sudden she started to talk like the way she talks, like just, I don't know, at the age of like 21 or something, or 25, that might be a little bit weird. It's like, hey girl, why are you talking like differently? But even so, even if she decided to change the way she talks, I could start speaking in a British accent. Is that also cultural appropriation? Like, I don't understand. Why is it that we are canceling somebody for talking with a black accent? Would I really be offended if somebody started to speak in a Chinese accent? Like, if they're white or they're black or whatever, if you're not Chinese, or if you're Korean or something like that, would I be offended? Like, I don't really understand this, like the concept behind this. And what about cultural appropriation? What about the fact that people with curly hair are straightening their hair? Is that trying to be like Chinese, or is that trying to be like Asian? The fact that I have my hair blonde, is that considered cultural appropriation and I shouldn't be doing this because I'm offending people who are actually white with blonde hair? Where does this end? Like, this is just insane. Wait, Lucy, did I miss your dream? Crazy dream? Yes, you did. You can rewind back to the beginning. That's when I was talking about my crazy dream. Cancel our 2025 news. Lucy got canceled for calling her YouTube audience gang fam in 2021. If that's the case, what's up with Whoa Vicky, Mr. Fixa says? I don't know what Whoa Vicky is. Hear about the new Ricky Garvis show. He wants to go all out on this cancel culture to see what happens. He calls it his final show. LOL. Oh no, I didn't know about that. But I'm glad that somebody's going to call out this woke culture. But I don't think this woke culture is going to be ending anytime soon, to be honest, until people finally realize that they are insane, and that literally every single person who's screaming on the top of their lungs, I think, cancel, 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 and pointing their fingers at every single person who is currently getting canceled, I would love to see them just pull up their entire history on everything that they've ever said. Just because you're not caught saying something doesn't make you innocent. Cancel culture is hate, and hate leads to dark side. Absolute says, I don't know what a whoa Vicky is. I am dead, Nano. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Multiple times Ruination says, Lucy, the mods suck. Wait, what? My mods don't suck. Woke is crazy. I am tired of it. Kambasi says, here, wait. Thank you, Tara. Thanks for mic drop. Thanks for the pair mic drop sticker. Appreciate it. Tom McDonald is great artist. When Biden said, if you vote for Trump, you ain't black, Don, did he actually say that? Did he actually? I don't really care for politics, so I'm not there to like follow everything that Trump and Biden says, but that's LOL if he said that. And I'm surprised he didn't get canceled for saying that. How come Biden didn't get canceled for saying that if he did say that? Again, do your own DD on this channel, entertainment purposes only. But it's just like, oh man, I feel so bad for Awkwafina now. I don't know. I guess people probably bullied her. People bullied this woman to stop using Twitter, which is like, okay, do you really think that somebody out there, like, even if she was a racist, even if I am a racist, do you think that by removing my Twitter platform that I'm going to stop doing what I do? No, I'm probably going to do more of what I do. And if anything, with an extra layer of hate. Yeah, Brandon said that, Henry says. Okay, Biden did say that, Luke's Food and Travel says. Art, hey Chinatown, stop whining. Okay. Lucy, I don't care. So if your mod see if your art in the chat is insulting you. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not really offended. I'm not offended by people calling me a certain background of any sort, because I think if I am offended, that means I think something's wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with being Chinese, but sure, we will delete this person for the sake of everyone else. How do I remove? Okay, I can hit hide user on this. Yes. Goodbye, Art. It was good having you. Also said Republicans will put you back in chains. Again, I don't know why. Like, even this person over here, like, you must have some serious problems to think that I would be offended by you calling me a certain background. It's like, whether you come up to me and say I'm a bear, or maybe I'll be offended if you call me. Nah, you can call me a Chewbacca, a bear, Chinese, Japanese, white, black. It doesn't really, and that's the thing I think we need to get to. We need to get to the layer, and when we're talking about race, that we shouldn't be offended by anything. I feel like almost by being offended, it's like you are agreeing to the fact that there's something wrong with it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with someone calling out, saying you are this thing that exists. You're a certain race. So what? Yes, art is being stupid, Henry says. Lucy should be addressed as Queen Lucy. Thank you, Nano. We don't trust that BS in here, Mr. Amor says. Tom McDonald is great artist from Canada who gets in America. Oh, okay. Tara says, I'm a black Chinese. Again, we don't have the proof for that. So maybe someone, Tara, is going to cancel you for saying that, in case that's not true. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with The Rock, but now it seems like it's The Rock, it's Awkwafina, and it is definitely Joe Rogan. I feel like it's mainly Joe Rogan starting this, but the best part is that Joe Rogan didn't do anything that had any cancel culture mobs on him for the past. But because this certain group who's obviously not happy with him about the vaccinations and the doctors that he had on his podcast are basically talking about something that has nothing to do with anything. It's like if you're having an argument with someone about a math problem and then they're like, well, you drink Pepsi when you're running on a treadmill, so you're an idiot. Which I don't really agree with. I don't know why I do see people who are on treadmills with like a soda. But yeah, there's like nothing to do with anything. But that just makes the people on the other side of the argument, I feel like, seem more petty. Because if you got to go and dig about something that has nothing to do with this current argument, it just goes to show how weak your argument originally is. Joe should have never apologized, Kaloon says. It emboldened the people trying to silence him. I am Norwegian and I actually tell Norwegian jokes and enjoy them very much. We all do. HMSK says, can you tell us a Norwegian joke? Because I really don't know any. Yo, got it all wrong. Lucy is Egyptian. Luke says, I love to go to Egypt. I could care Wait, I could care what color anyone is. I have adopted niece from China and love her like family, Ruination says. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not saying we should all like just turn a blind eye that we all clearly look different. And it doesn't matter if you're even the same color, you can look drastically different in terms of looks. I think at the end of the day, like, we just gotta know, like, life's not fair because like, or else we would all be Victoria's Secret models and banking, becoming multimillionaires just off of our looks. Life is not fair in terms of looks, period. And then looks, how your hair looks, how your eyes look, how your nose look, how fat you are, skinny you are, tall you are, short you are. Those are just the extra layers of just things that makes us look different. So it is what it is. For multiple times Biden said the N-word in the 90s, Ruin says, in a hearing, but was talking about it, about a convo. Others had no calling anyone that. Yes, he said, you ain't black, Ruin says. Again, yes. I mean, I don't really care about politics, but at the end of the day, you can pull up anything bad about any politician out there because nobody is perfect. And whether you're a celebrity or a politician or just like a regular person walking on the street, if it really came down to it and this was 1984 and we have a recording on everything that everyone did, we would all just canceling each other to the point where there wouldn't be any apps anymore because we all would just cancel ourselves out of it. So, I mean, Aquafina will never see what I say on here, but I hope she goes back onto Twitter just to prove a point, if anything, because it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change how people feel about you, and it doesn't change the haters from hating you, and you're not going to somehow change the past by canceling your Twitter. If anything, you should do more things. If you, even if she didn't even do anything wrong, in my opinion, but if she did do something wrong, or if anybody else out there did something wrong, you should use your platform to show what a good person you can be. Even if you are hot, you get hate. I woke up like this, LOL. Ken says. Oh man, I have the whitest name. I'm very brown, and my parents from Mexico, ancestors from Europe. Henry says, "What did you give me a bunch of tacos and burritos?" You should check out Classic Doge. The project looks pretty awesome. Gara says, I have too many extra layers, Don says. Lucy Doshlan Mars is going beyond Mars right now. Right now. After she dyes her hair blue, I'm in. Lucy Blue Enu, Nano says. Yeah, I can't wait, man. If I dye my hair blue, that means something good is going on in the Doge market. Hold on, let me check my Gemini, and then I'll see what's going on. But yeah, have you guys ever watched the movie Boylan Girl, the other Boylan Girl with Natalie Portman and Scarlett Johansson? I like had the little like a tiny recollection of maybe watching this movie on a plane years ago, and then yesterday I decided to just like watch it on Netflix. I was like, oh, Natalie Portman, Scarlett Johansson, let's see this. And I realized that Scarlett Johansson in the movie was at one point like she knew Doctor Strange, the actor. Cumberbatch was Cumberland. I don't know his last name, but you know it's like hard to speak. But that dude, Miss Doctor Strange, was Scarlett Johansson, our Black Widow's husband, in the movie The Other Boylan Girl. And by the way, it's like a wacky love story. So if you're into medieval times, I think this is like Henry VIII or something. It's like a medieval time love story. I don't think it's true. I think it's made up. I hope it's made up. It's like really crazy, outrageous. Two girls, I guess, two sisters fighting over the love of a king. Thank you, Tara. Thanks for the super chat. Hope Michaela Schifrin wins gold. Is that somebody who's in the Olympics right now? Well, I need to Google this person. Let me see what they look like because I just saw a little bit of the Olympics earlier, but I don't really know athletes. I was watching figure skating and then skiing. Hold on, Michaela Schifrin. Let me see what she looks like. So if I saw her play. Well, actually, no, they were all wearing the goggles. I couldn't really see anyone's faces. Michaela Schifrin, United States Olympic Games, Beijing 2022. American two-time Olympic gold medalist and World Cup alpine skier. She is a three-time overall World Cup champion, a four-time world champion in slalom, and a six-time winner of the World Cup discipline title in that event. Man, just makes you feel really like I've done nothing with my life by just reading her short little bio. But check it out. That's who Tara's talking about. Again, I don't really know many athletes, but they are all like just the skiing. The skiing makes me like just really nervous. I enjoy watching the skiing and the snowboarding and the figure skating, But I think skiing makes me really, really nervous because I really like watched that movie Molly's Game, Molly Bloom, which is a real person who I guess she like almost broke her or she damaged her spine through like a bad ski accident. And I know a friend who went through like a bad snowboard / skiing accident, had to do surgery. So like it freaks me out. I like snowboarding because I'm not good at skiing. I'm not good at snowboarding either, but I prefer to snowboard over skiing. I haven't done either in a long time. I want to after watching the Olympics, but they make me so nervous when watching them because I'm just scared like somebody's gonna like flip the wrong way, and when they crash, it just Lucy, your skits are entertaining, Dennis Business. Well, glad you like them. That's what I'm here for, entertainment. So you guys enjoy this entertainment, please kindly make sure you are smashing that like button. Send it to the moon, like the crypto market is going to the moon right now. No way, that's Little Tay. Well, no way. Wait, that was Little Tay. Ruin Nation says Benedict Cumberbatch is such a fake sounding name, yet it's legit. Yes, Kaloon, it is. Cumberbatch. Benedict too, like your ex Benedict, but then Cumberbatch is just a whole other level. But yes, this movie, the one that I just watched, you can find it on Netflix, The Other Boylan Girl, it had a bunch of famous people, famous faces. I don't know if they were that famous back then. I don't think so, because I didn't really know about the Doctor Strange actor until Doctor Strange, really. And he was in it, but he was like a smaller character. He wasn't the king. And then that guy who's in Fantastic Beasts, I don't know his name. I think he's a redhead. He has like a lot of freckles on his face. He's also in it. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was a little bit crazy, but for those of you folks that like dramatic stuff, it has, yeah, it's a little bit nutty. But I liked it. Her father died recently, Tara says. Oh no. Okay. Hopefully she could take the gold. Her older brother or mom put her up to it, Ruin Nation says. Oh, so you wait, her older brother, are we talking about the other Boylan girl still? Found out her mom's boss's cars and $1 million homes and was called out on it. Okay, wait. Who are we talking about? Okay, hold on, let me go up. Okay, so you said Michaela, and then hi, who, Vicky, whoa, it kind of reminds me people nitpicking people trash Bitcoin who owns Doge, people who own Doge, trans, ETH, and so on and so on. Can we just agree it okay own all of them? Ruin Nation says. Can we just agree that there's only two types of people? There's either crypto people or there's no coiners. You're either a crypto person or you're not. Yes. LOL, have a good stream. All right, take care, GB love. Can't say that again. In the chat, we are Lucians. No, that's crazy. She's a skier, Haruhi says. If I remember, Whoa Vicky was a YouTube star that blew up. She was like 13 to 14 saying that she has all this money. I'm better than you are, posing with hundreds of thousands of money and in front of cars. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. I've never watched this person before. Wait, her father died recently, Tara says. Are we talking about Whoa Vicky or are we talking about the gold medalist? So confused. Found out it was her mom's boss's cars and $1 million homes. Oh, you're saying Whoa Vicky wasn't the rich one, but she was like a rich child, which like is everywhere these days. Oh yeah, but put some more wood on the fire. Very good. Her older brother or mom put her up to it. Oh, like to do YouTube and make tons more money? Sounds like a good business plan. Can you show us your Shiba Inu position? Clown Zombie says. Absolutely. Give me a second. Hold on. Shiba Inu. It's on my Coinbase Pro. Still didn't change anything. It's just have 809 million Shiba Inu. And I'm Crypto Lucy, CMDR says. Ooh, okay. So Bitcoin is currently 42,700. Doesn't really feel like Ethereum is moving much. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Shiba Inu. Give me 1 second. It's loading. I don't know. Whenever I want to look at my phone. Here. 809 million Shiba Inu. It's been like this since 2021. And I'm not planning on buying more dips because I don't have any more money. Wait, we letting woke off the hook up back to these batches. I was mistake on Whoa Vicky was Little Tay, who I was thinking of, Ruin Nation. It's okay. I don't know any of these people. I don't know Little Tay. I don't know Whoa Vicky. Chloe Kim is America's hottest snowboarder. Henry Beadle Jr. says. Chloe Kim, America's hottest snowboarder. Okay, hold on. It gets really confusing. Hold on. Like who plays for what, especially when they're under all the goggle gear. Chloe Kim. She's from Long Beach, California. My goodness, they have all the information on these snowboarders. You know she's 5'3". You know what education she had. Mammoth High School. You know her weight. Oh my God, it says 52 kg. She's a half pipe. Oh wait, no, not she's a half pipe. Event half pipe. I don't know what that means. Movies, Charlie's Angels? What does that mean? Does that mean she was in Charlie's Angels? And then it says her parents' name. She's at the 2018 Winter Olympics and became the youngest woman to win an Olympic snowboarding gold medal when she won gold in the women's snowboard half pipe. Oh, there we go. At 17 years old. That is impressive. At 17. This is the girl, Chloe Kim. Very, very cool. I'm super jealous that this girl won a medal, I guess, at 17 years old. Man, can't imagine like the discipline at such a young age. I spied the Doja Mars on Lucy's phone. If you want to laugh, look up Little Tay. It's comedy. The Rams will win the Super Bowl. Just saying. So it's Rams versus the Bengals. Yes, because I used to call it Bengals, and you guys corrected me. Bengals. Bengals versus the Rams. I'm going to hope the Rams win too, just because I think Bengals is too hard for me to pronounce. Crazy dream, LOL. Why is there always narcs in dreams, LOL? I don't know. But yes, they weren't narcs, but they were cops in my dream. So they were like this dream where everybody was dying, like we're all getting eliminated. It was like Squid Games in a sense. And then there were cops that were from the real world that came into this alternate universe and we're all stuck together. And the cops were trying to figure out like, oh, I missed this other part. I didn't tell you guys about my dream. So there was this one part where the cops had this secret door that they found in the alternate universe we were all in. They were inside a secret door, like making calls, doing all their cop FBI stuff. And then, yeah, they were chilling in there. And it's like this certain squeeze of a spot where they are hiding out in. And they go there every day to like figure out, okay, who might be like a lead that they can figure out why we're in this world and why they're killing off people. Yeah, just came in my brain. Isn't it weird? Like sometimes, do you guys ever feel that feeling when you get out of a dream, you don't really remember your dream, but then you do something like a certain motion or a movement in your real life, and then it reminds you of the dream. That happens to me all the time. Or something like just now, like a certain piece of the dream will come back to me. They were goals, now trans to gels, Bengals, gals. They were gals. Now what? Did you karate on the cops? No, I didn't hit any of the cops. I figure I just try to befriend everyone, just like I would in real life. If you don't know, you don't know if the cops are real cops or they're undercover cops, or maybe they're working for the other side. It's the year of the Tigers. Mr. Fixit says yes. So we'll see if it's truly the year of the Bengals, not bean gals, right? Or is it bean gals? No, it's Bengals. I asked Google how to say it. Chloe Kim sounds awesome. Absolute Chat says, wait, the Rams will win and Crow will moon. I don't know if anything needs to really win at all for Crypto.com to moon, but I hope the day before it moons, or FTX token as well. Wait, hold on. Just a little more and I'm going to go, guys. Thank you for the awesome live stream. Let me just catch up on certain ones I didn't see. Karen Chen is pretty and from my area, but from Fremont, Henry says. Figure skater. Oh, the figure skating was beautiful. Just like, I don't know who won figure skating, but just, it's really funny, like how different the outfits are, like who does the styling, right? I saw the outfit from the Russia ROC team, and I loved it. She had like the prettiest dress on tonight, the live one, the girl with the white figure skating dress. It was sparkly. She looked like an angel. It was so different from certain like the other teams. There was this, and then there was like another team. I think it was the US team though. The American team, she was like in this darker purple color. She still looked great, but I don't know. I like brighter colors or like fairy looking colors on the ice, so it looks like a Disney princess. Disney princess on ice is a thing, and I've seen it. But yes, figure skating is great. I really think if I were to ever pay for the Olympics, I want to go see summer, but the figure skating stuff is really cool, and the skiing and the snowboarding. Matthew Strafford, QB, Rams MVP. Oh, Lucy, that Netflix show Love is Blind Japan is good one to watch. Love is Blind. Oh, I think I saw that pop up on Netflix. I can't deal with any more dating shows, Mr. Amor. Did you know that oh my God, more cancel culture. This one's hilarious. So Mr. Amor, you guys know I was telling you about this Korean dating show, like a reality dating show, which is clearly scripted on Netflix. It's called, oh my God, I forgot the name. Inferno, Singles Inferno. So basically there was this girl named Zia or Gia on Singles Inferno, and she wore a bunch of cute outfits, and some of them were fake. So they were like fake Chanel or like, I don't know, fake LV. I just, for sure there was a fake Chanel outfit, but she had a bunch of fake like designer name brands, and she got canceled over this. So like this girl who went on this dating show because she already had a YouTube channel doing fashion and stuff like that, she blew up after the Netflix dating show that also did well, the Korean dating show. And then recently I found out, like just showed up on my YouTube feed, that she got canceled and she had to delete all her previous videos because of the fact that she, I guess, wore in the show on Netflix some fake designer brands. And it's like, what? Like, I don't understand that. Okay, it's people who wear fake designer, it's like, you should be, those designer brands should be flattered because people can't afford you, so then they have to buy fake ones. I'm sure if she was like super rich, she would just buy the real ones. So she, like, it's like they love your brand, they're wearing the fake ones, and yes, I guess you find it insulting because they didn't pay for the real ones. But honestly, I think if it wasn't for the demand in the fake luxury brand market that also in a sense shills these real brands, the real brands would have never gotten that popular. If poor people didn't want your stuff, then you really didn't make it. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents. I'm against wearing fake stuff though, because to me it's kind of like, I know I can't afford it, so I don't want to wear fake stuff and pretend like I am rich when I am not. So that's kind of morally how I do it, but I have no problem with other people having fake stuff. Like, go for it. Have all the fake stuff you want. Actually, just kidding. I do have a fake bag. I have a fake bag that was given to me as a gift, and I was like, no, I don't do fake bags. So then I got that person to get me a real one, the same gift but a real one, and then I still have the fake one. So I have 2 of those, but other than that I never get myself anything fake. Canceled, CMDR says. But yeah, I just like, I feel so bad for the girl, that girl who was in the show. The Zia person, I guess, had to like delete her entire YouTube channel and apologize for wearing fake stuff. And it's like, no bro, you shouldn't have to apologize for being poor. You probably just wore the stuff because you didn't have money to wear the real thing. Man, I'm just too many cancellations in 2022 getting me fired up. This is some random convo going on here while we're getting ready. Children Chili says, I wear fake Rolex when I found out real rich people wear fakes because nobody will question them, Nano Reef says. Yes, that I have heard of, where wealthy people will wear like fake jewelry, like fake diamonds or fake like bags, because if they go to a certain place in case they get robbed or whatever, they just lose the fake one, right? And also because they're so rich and famous that if you wear a fake one, nobody would know. So that is actually a real thing. So true story, Celine Dion got a lot of flack for this many years ago, but Celine Dion was at an airport and she was caught having countless, like, I don't know, meaning at least 3 to 4 to 5 fake like luxury handbags in her suitcase. And that was like a whole spiel. And she had to like, I guess, apologize. She like the public was not so canceled back then, but they were mad at her. And it's just like, whatever. Like, you should be mad at the people making this stuff. Like the main brands, if anything, you just sue those brands if you're really pissed off, even though technically they're still shilling you. It's like an altcoin. It's like a poop coin. It's like if I had this rubber chicken token and I made this and it's so popular, everybody wants it. And then they started to make the rubber chicken mistress token and whatever, I could either choose to sue them if I want to, or I could just let it be because it's technically shilling my original coin. That's how I see it, but everybody's different. My Rolex was $500, a real Fugazi clone, box and papers. LOL. 500 is quite a lot. I don't think I would pay 500 for like something fake. I'll probably pay like $100 or like 50. But then like even with fake stuff, because I've been to like China, I've seen the fake stuff on the streets. There's like different tiers. Like they'll be like, oh, like, would you want a tier A, like an A class fake, or would you like a B class fake, or would you like a C class fake? So like in terms of fake stuff, there's like you could pay $1,000 for something that might be actually valued real thing $50K, but you have to pay like $1,000 for a fake that looks like the real thing. And then there's like the B tier, which may cost you like $100, and then there's the C tier, which barely looks like it. I saw this lady at the grocery store literally like 2 days ago, and she had this sweater on, and I was like, oh my god. And it said Chanel and LV together. First off, I'm like, bro, they're not gonna put LV and Chanel next to each other. But her sweater it was beige, and it had, I'm sorry if that was your mom or your grandma, but it was brown, it was a light beige, and it had brown LV and Chanel signs, but then the wording underneath was like Canel. So it said CANHLE. And I was like, what is this? And then for Louis Vuitton, the LV like almost looked proper, but it was slightly off on the drawing. And then it said like Louis Vuitton, so like LUVIS. And I was like, man, this lady either, like, I'm sure she knows, maybe she doesn't, maybe she thinks it's real, which I don't know what's worse. Either she thinks it's real or she knows it's fake and she just doesn't give, which is better. I think the latter is better. Just, she knows, she doesn't care. She's like, whatever, I'm cold, I'm gonna wear this sweater. A friend gifted me a fake Adidas jacket. It said Bibos. I think it's from China. Look up Dapper Dan. He's one of the reasons why so many young people want luxury brands. He bootlegged Gucci so much they finally had his own designer line. What? The Real Tech Geek. No, I've never heard of this person, but that's hilarious. Again, if it wasn't for this bootleg market, it's like you need, the rich people would feel better about their nice fancy Hermes bags and real Rolexes, knowing the fact that there is somebody out there paying $2K for a fake one. I honestly think that is the world we sadly live in, right? It's like nobody wants something that no one wants. You want stuff that other people want. You want that Bored Ape NFT, because guess what? There's a whole bunch of people putting Bored Ape NFTs as their profile picture, and they clearly don't own it. So it's like, I don't know what to think. Again, this brings me back to, I don't get it. People are literally getting canceled for the most ridiculous things now. Like this woman, like that Gia girl from the Korean show, like she came out and did a full out apology where she was like, I'm sorry to the luxury brands for having worn the fake stuff. Like, okay, is that not enough? I'm surprised she even had to apologize. I would just straight up be like, hey man, sorry you guys feel bad about this, but I was just too broke to buy the real deal. Like, that's it. I don't think there's an apology needed. It's not like these brands don't know about this. All these brands know that literally there are celebrities who buy fake versions of it. There are tons of people who are just poor and can't afford it and just buy the fake versions. I once saw a Snickers bar called Stickers. Okay, food wise, no thank you. If I see a Haribo's that's called a Laribos gummy bear, I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Something about food, I don't want the fake version, because food, a lot of it is already junk, and I'm like, if I eat this, will I die? Or like I'm more likely to gain weight or have pimple, I don't know. And also it's like, I know, bottom line, if I go to McDonald's or I go to Coca-Cola, and let's say like I drink a cup of Coca-Cola, I drink a can of Coca-Cola, and there's like, I don't know, I find like a nail inside it, then I'm going to sue Coca-Cola. But if I buy like Fucola, I don't know who am I going to sue? So in a sense, I would like to go for like real brands in terms of food, companies where I know they can pay up if there's something wrong with my food, or I ate it and I turned blue. As convoys of important characters, you never know what car they're in. Same thing for important objects like the Chacan on the Louvre Museum. McDowell's, LOL. Kambasi says, McDowell's. Larry, that would end civilization, Nano says. Larry says, what if we cancel culture? Does that mean we will cancel each other? Yes, if we continue, I think if we continue with the cancel culture, we will eventually all get canceled. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of digging, because back, like when most of us who are older, you probably didn't get recorded from the moment you were born. But then a lot of kids now, they probably are getting recorded. Like everything they're doing is getting shown, I don't know, on TikTok somehow, or by their friends with their cell phones. Like when I was a child, my friends didn't all have iPhones to record the embarrassing things that I do or say, right? This could be a trap, like a total trap for the future children, right? Like somebody can hand you a script and be like, hey girl, I would like you to practice this movie I'm shooting. Get you to say a bunch of nasty things, record you, and then say you actually meant that. LOL, what's most creepy is that my hands has touched so many, Tara says. What? World. Nano, the world would literally collapse on itself, Larry says. Mom, can we get Burger Queen today? Love Dose Sheep, welcome to the chat. All of you guys, 52 of you in here, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for the awesome live stream and hearing me rant on about how pissed off I am at the cancel culture. I think there is hope in humanity. Maybe one day we will wake up and stop canceling each other and realize that if you continue to cancel, there is just going to be more and more issues that arise from that, more psychopaths. You're literally squeezing people into a tiny room where they're all going to gauge with each other and being bad and being worse. So I hope that doesn't continue to happen. See you guys next time. Main channel. But on my way out, let's check Doge. I'm gonna go look at Netflix and then try not to look at my phone every single time. We are still at number 11. Good luck to y'all tomorrow. Good luck to my DWACs. And goodbye, Adidas or Abibos. This brought to you by Shinja and Saitama. Bye, Kenmazi. Bye, guys. Bye, Henry. Take care. Karen, Luke, Nano Reeve, all of you guys.